here at the House of Blues in Anaheim with Cherri Bomb.
Hey.
If you guys want to go down the line and say your names and what you play in the band.
I'm Miranda.
I'm Miranda.
I'm Julia.
Wait, no, I'm not done yet. I'm Miranda. I play rhythm guitar, keyboards, and I sing.
Oh, I'm Julia. I play lead guitar and I sing. I'm Rita. I play bass and I sing.
I'm Nan. I play drums.
And you sing.
And I sing.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
She's
very
great.
background.
It's cool. We appreciate you in the back. That's awesome. So you guys went on work tour this summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's always fun. How was your time there?
We loved it. We loved it so much. It was such a blast. We met so many people, like fans and just different bands, and it was so much fun. And it was really fun.
It was really sweaty, but I mean, it was like at a certain point of this where we were really used to it, so it didn't really make a difference.
What would you say like your favorite stop was?
Favorite stop. I really liked New York.
I agree. That was fun.
I like the crowd in Atlanta, Georgia, but that was the hottest day.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh, yeah.
In Portland, we had a good crowd too.
I like Florida because my dad came out to see us.
I just like traveling, so I like anywhere in the
It's cool. So I know you guys are like an all-girls band or whatever, and everybody asks you about being an all-girls band. Do you feel like that's weird because nobody asks guys about being an all-guys band? Like, is that strange?
That's one of the best
I love
questions
that.
ever.
I love you guys.
I mean, yeah, when people ask us, like, how does it feel being in an all-girl rock band? I mean, you know, it's like, it's just like any other band with guys. I mean, we're doing the same thing. We're playing our music.
The only difference is the topic of talk is usually boys.
And genitalia.
Hanging around the topic of being an all-girls band. Any of you guys consider yourself feminists?
Feminists?
Yeah.
No way.
No? Not
I mean, in a different way, we're not like extremists, but I mean, we are doing what guys do.
And we're showing that women can do like rock just as hard as guys can. But
So in a way, but not as extreme as most women.
Yeah.
So I also hear that some of you guys are vegetarians.
Three-fourths vegan.
And you're vegan. Oh, you're better than me. Okay. So, what was like the choice to become a vegetarian, and also why stay a vegetarian?
When I started when I was like 7 years old, I just up and decided just because first of all I never really liked the taste of meat anyway, and because I'm such a huge animal fanatic, like everything, like I just wanted to help the environment. That's why I became a vegetarian. And I mean, ever since I started, I just never really had an interest to go back.
I started, it was after I met you guys. I saw that she was vegetarian, and then we were at this party one time where like there was so much meat at this barbecue that it really freaked me out. And ever since then, I never ate meat again. And I think I just decided to stay vegetarian because I mean I do believe in animal rights, and there's other alternatives to getting protein and stuff like that. So I love being vegetarian. It's healthy.
And I became vegetarian second after Nia, and I basically went vegetarian basically just because I was really feeling tired, and my mom was vegan at the time, and she said, maybe try cutting out the meat, you might not feel as tired, you might feel better. So I said, I can give it a try. The first week was like the hardest, and everybody says, oh, I could never cut out meat, or I could never cut out cheese or dairy. It's actually not that hard once you get through it.
Do you feel any pressure that you have to become a vegetarian?
Not at all. I like to rub chicken, and I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that.
No, you do kind of get forced into it because when you come over our house, that's all we have is.
Oh, I do. I actually do like vegetarian meats and foods. Like I eat like veggie burgers all the time because I'm with them so much. But I still like the occasional steak.
I really love this interview. Like, those are great questions.
Yeah. A+.
Kudos.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So, do you guys, I know you're vegan, but do you guys feel like being a vegetarian is the end point, or is it a transition point to becoming vegan?
It could be either. I think.
Person.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, I don't think I'd want to go vegan, just because I like having eggs. I don't know. I really like cheese mostly.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
loves cheese too.
Yeah, cheese
Even
is
though I'm
good.
lactose intolerant.
I mean,
yeah. But
I
I
couldn't go without mac and cheese.
Oh, I know.
yeah, oh yeah.
But it could be a transition point. I mean, you never really want to go from eating like meat, being like an omnivore, to being vegan. Like you need a transition phase. Like if you just go do extreme, you'll make your body sick and it doesn't help.
So you guys are also on tour with Lost Prophets right now.
Yes.
They're like right downstairs.
That's awesome.
They're thinking of pranking their dressing room.
So being on tour, is that like hard eating vegetarian on tour?
Actually, Warped Tour was great because they had they had vegan food for every meal, and
It was awesome. It was so much fun. That's got to be the best.
It's like the
catering.
best cake.
Ta-da catering. It's really good.
Best festival catering ever.
it was really good.
Ta-da.
Now we're advertising.
Yeah, it's whatever. I guess. So being on tour with Lost Prophets, that has to be awesome. Is it awesome?
Oh my god.
It's more than awesome.
More than just being honest. So just like, I don't know, how do you feel about the tour? I guess just other than it being awesome.
Well, they're such a great band, first of all, so it's really an honor to open up for them. But also, they're such great guys, and they're so much fun to be with, and like it's just a fun time.
They bring in such amazing crowds, like every night.
That's so
The
true.
crowds are just like wild.
Even on Warped Tour, like, it was insane. They had mosh pits, and I remember going out with the crowd and just being like scared for my life because I was scared that I'd die.
It's crazy.
It is insane.
How did you guys feel about your music? Like specifically your music?
I mean, writing the record, we have a record out, came out in May. That was such a blast because we went up to Orange County every day for like how many, like how long?
Come on.
Like
Yeah.
a few months, a couple
Crazy.
months, yeah.
And just wrote songs like crazy. And they're all like, it was so hard picking songs for a record because they're just like our children. Like we had way too many songs and you can only put so many songs on a record. I mean, it was insane. It was absolutely crazy.
I think what was really cool was spending all that time recording and all those hours in the studio. You know, it was a lot of hard work. And then when the album came out and we physically saw it in stores, it felt really rewarding. Just, you know, being able to say, wow, you know, like, this is our music and now it's finally out there. So we're really proud of it.
That's cool. How do you feel about CDs? When people like when your fans are listening, do you feel like they should just, I don't know, do you feel like you people to listen through the CD from beginning to end completely all at once?
Well, I think we did put a lot of thought into the order of it, but at the same time, I mean, you can listen to it on random. I don't really
Yeah,
care.
because I usually don't listen to a CD all the way through, so I wouldn't expect them to be able to.
I skip through songs and I go through like, I get all
Yeah.
crazy.
Sometimes people pick favorites, like they just want to listen to one song, so I wouldn't expect them to like listen throughout the whole thing.
See, I'm a really organized one, so I actually do listen to their CDs all the way. Does no one else do that?
I don't have the attention span to listen to an entire CD at once.
I like listening to it on shuffle, especially in Perfect Circle. I love listening to like just putting on shuffle beats. You never really know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Shuffle.
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 The method of choice. That's really cool. So, about your influences, like just what are like your influences, and do you think that your fan base is influenced by the same bands that you are?
Our influences would be Foo Fighters, Muse, My Chemical Romance, Paramore, Nirvana, those types of bands.
I think so. I mean,
I
I think
think our fans listen to a lot of those kind of music, that kind of music, and I think it's really cool because they're inspired by the same people we are.
How do you feel about age restrictions on venues?
Hey, it sucks.
Okay.
Sometimes we can't even get into our own venues that we're playing at. And
It was
won't
South
let
by
us in.
Southwest was the worst
Oh
because
my
every
God,
time
yeah.
we played would be somewhere it was 21 and over,
And
and it
it
would take
would take us
about
an
2
hour.
hours to get in.
And it's the worst too because we make so many friends on tour, and then they come to LA and they play a show and they're like, actually, it's not 21, it's 21 and over, and we're like, oh,
Yeah, we're
that's
not allowed
great.
at your show,
We're not-
Sorry.
I mean, sometimes it's needed because you're not allowed to drink, but maybe they should have just a
Yeah, they should
private
have a
bar
section,
area.
like-
They could put us in like a glass room.
Yeah, we
exactly.
just want to see the bands.
We
Like,
could
we're not
walk around in
interested.
like giant bubbles.
We're not interested in going to the bar. Like,
I'm
the giant X on
play
it.
pit area.
Yeah.
We're here
With
to
a
listen
slide
to
and
the
everything.
music.
Slide.
You know what? I like that.
This is gonna make so much money.
We're brilliant. We're brilliant.
It could be a learning experience. We could paint a circle like mosh.
Oh,
That would be awesome.
Under 18 playpits. That would work. That would totally work. Oh look, one of our viewers sent us a question, and the question is, you guys are relatively young. Okay, that's a
We are?
statement. Do you feel pressure to act or look older because you're like relatively young, I suppose?
We've had to grow up a little bit. I mean, you can't be running around Warped Tour freaking out, fangirling over like some bands that you might like. So we have to keep our cool.
I think it's just maturity level we have to keep. I mean, we just look however we look.
Yeah, I don't think any of us
we're
are
older.
pressured to look this way.
No, I think, but people do think we're older.
I think it's mostly maturity level. Whatever. It ain't a thing.
It ain't no thing.
I don't think what to go on.
Tofu buffalo wing. Do you guys have anything that you just like feel like you need to tell people?
Want to talk to the fans?
I want to thank some fans.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'd like to thank you guys. I'd like to thank you. I would like to thank this camera for filming.
I would like to
this.
thank the fans for all of the support that they've given us, and also our friends and family that have been there the whole way. And that's about it.
We're Cherri Bomb and the Daily